if the whole idea of money and the paradigm of needing to earn were to just disappear overnight, and all that you needed was to do what you love in order to have what you want, in order to live the life that you want, in order to be provided for and taken care of in whatever way that you felt inspired, in whatever way that you wanted. The only requirement in this new paradigm was that you do what you love, and that what you love to do offers a kind of value to the world, in whatever that authentic value is for you. And of course, value is a perceived thing, right? We don't have objective value, despite what the world might want us to believe, or what the economic system or the current state of affairs in our world would lead us to believe. But the value that you have, which is inherently you, it is inherently yours, it is authentically, originally unique to you. And if you were to tap into that and own that and offer that and share that, and that was all that the world wanted from you, and in exchange for that, you had everything that you wanted. You could go wherever you wanted. You could have whatever you wanted. You could experience and create anything that you wanted. But all that was needed was that you did what you love. And in that, you were love. You embodied love. Imagine this world where the requirement to be fulfilled and free and to experience all that you want to experience is that you are fulfilled, that you are inspired, that you are creative, and that you are expressing this and sharing this. And that value that you are, your presence, your creativity, your imagination, your gifts, your talents, the abilities that you were born with were all that the world wanted from you. You didn't need to fit in to a system. You didn't need to live up to someone else's expectations. You didn't need to conform yourself or compromise yourself. You didn't need to live up to the limitations of a society. You didn't need to do anything that you didn't want to do, that wasn't inspired from within you, just in order to be you and to live freely. Imagine that world. Really take a moment to feel into what it is that you would do, who it is that you would be. What would change? What would you share? What would you offer? And imagine that that is this world. Because that's the thing. This world becomes whatever you say it is. So the world is not shifting into this, even though collectively I believe we are agreeing more and more to this more natural way of being. But it starts with you. First and foremost, it comes from within. So what happens if you choose to see your reality as this possibility? That you get to do what you love, be fulfilled, be full of joy and love and connection and inspiration, and be swept up in your own creative spirit, in your own happiness. And that overflows into an expression, into an offering, into a service that is your inherent authentic value given to the world. And imagine that that is all that you need to be rich, to be completely fulfilled on a soul level, and on the earthly level to have everything that you want. And if you really feel into this, if you allow yourself if you give yourself permission to really open up to this, take some time to meditate on it, rest in it, allow it to percolate, allow yourself to incubate in it, so that the deepest, truest parts of yourself can come back online. And even if you're already in your business, if you've created something, if you're already in the motions of offering something in the world, how can it be more true? How can it be more in alignment with who you are? Because I've created many businesses, and I know that experience of the original spark of inspiration, of creativity, that gives birth to that expression, that entity, that offering. And then somewhere along the way, whether it's weeks or months or years into it, you sort of lose that spark. You lose sight of that original inspiration, that flame that was fueling this gift that you were sharing, this passion that was being offered to the world. And somewhere along the way, it starts to dim, and you start to lose sight of it, and maybe you get more compelled towards building the business, making more money, getting more clients, being more successful, all of which is a natural byproduct of you being in alignment with you expressing yourself truly and naturally and authentically, and you being lit up from within, you trusting your inspiration, following your intuition, expressing that. There's no greater success than being you, being in alignment with who you are, and allowing that to be the gift, the value that you give to the world. And so, this is just a thought experiment. But what if it was more than just a thought experiment? What if you allowed this thought experiment to permeate your entire being and start to exude out into your reality? And what if more and more people did this to the point where the whole world started to wake up and realize that this is the way that it's meant to be? That we are all divine, unique fractals of this perfect life, this perfect being that is God, that is your true self. And when we all own that, recognize that, claim that, and express that, we're all fulfilled. And life is abundant, life is free, life is creative, life is peaceful, life is joyous, life is harmonious. And that's the kind of society that I feel inspired to create. And I believe that we can do it together. But it has to start from within. And you first need to make that leap yourself. So whether it's taking that leap of faith into the unknown and getting started on something, or whether it's pivoting what you're doing now and realigning, reorienting, reframing what it is you're doing to be in alignment with who you really are, that original inspiration that gave birth to it to begin with. That choice is yours. And if you want to explore this within a container, I'm going to be offering something really unique in the next few weeks. And so if you're interested in learning more about that and working with me more directly and taking this to the next level for you, then comment creator down below and I'll send you more information on this upcoming opportunity where together we can go through a journey and unpack and uncover and align and orient and implement a really true and authentic expression of who you are, and to create this world that I've been illustrating together. So again, if you're interested in more information about that, comment creator down below and I'll send you details on all that, what's to come.